Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Today I will be making these fun playful earrings with some flower beads. And if you'd like to work along, you're going to need your beads of choice, some chain of choice here. This is what I'll be using. And you're going to need some pre-made jump rings. Also need some stainless steel ear hooks of your choice. I will be using these leverback ear hooks today. And for my head pins, instead of using pre-made head pins, I'll be making my own with this 24 gauge silver wire here. And this is a dead soft wire. And for your tools, you'll need some flush cutters, some step bail loop pliers. Now mind you, you can use just round nose pliers, but this is what I prefer so it's more consistent. You're also going to need some chain nose pliers and some precision pliers. And that's all the tools that you're going to need today. So this will be a relatively quick project. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my beads on their head pins. And for the flowers here, because they have a larger hole and because I want to give them a little extra life at the insert, kind of like a pistil of a flower, I'm going to put another little crystal bead in there just like that. And to make my head pin, just trim off that end so it's a flush cut, and take your chain nose pliers and fold that down just like that and give it a little pinch so it's sealed like that. And then slide it down. I'm going to zoom this in a bit more so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, so that's what that will look like. Now you're going to flip that over and put your chain nose pliers right there at that end, turn it down, and go ahead and give that a trim off. Obviously that's a new spool of wire. Alright, so then you take your bail loop pliers and set them down there towards the end and just roll it down and then bring it around. And wrap that around. And tighten that up just a little bit in there so it's nice and flush. So then this is your finished little pendant, basically, that you're going to be putting on the bottom of the chain. So I'm going to get the rest of these done. And then for my leaves, I'm going to be using these green crystals. And same as before, give that end a little trim so it's nice and flush cut. Turn that down just like that. Give it a little pinch. And make sure that that stays on there because this has a little bit larger of a thread hole than that small little crystal did. Turn that down. Trim it off. And roll that down. And just like I normally do, or like I showed you before, you want to wrap the pliers down about halfway and then take this piece and wrap it around with your finger, and that'll give you a nice little lollipop. And then just take that end and wrap it around. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of these finished up and ready for the next part. Okay, now I have all of my end pieces together here, and I also went ahead and cut the chain I have 4 different links, and I have them in order of how I want them on the earring. And then I have another set that's a carbon copy in the other direction so that they hang off the earrings in a somewhat similar fashion. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take some of my smaller jump rings and open them up and go ahead and put each of these little charms on the bottom of the chain and get them all ready to go onto the ear hook itself. Just like that. I'm going to go through and get each of these done, and then I will show you how I put them on the earrings themselves. This is a very, very easy project, great for beginners, or use it even if you're more advanced with your jewelry making. These are a really nice addition to your inventory. They're very well received. You can try adding other charms and stuff like that too. Each year seems to be a different popular item. A couple years ago it was mushrooms, and then last year it seemed to be butterflies were the biggest things, at least for me. Not really sure what 2026 will bring, but I guess we're going to find out, and we'll have plenty of variety for people to choose from. And once I have an idea of what is most popular for that year, then I can make a little extra of those to finish out the year with. And throughout the year, we usually do at least 2 to 4 vendor shows every single month, from the months of April all the way into December. This year we didn't do quite as many, but next year we're planning once again to be at a show pretty much every single week, with maybe one weekend off a month. And we usually produce most of our income from vending from the shows. We do have things online and in stores, but we still find that the vending shows seem to be the best outlet for us. For one thing, we do sell a lot of things at the shows that we do not have online, because it's just not cost effective to have them online, especially with there being a larger competition base online. Not saying it's not possible, just saying that we find it's better at the shows for us. So now I'm going to take my larger jump ring and I'm going to put it right there on that ear hook, nice and simple. And then I'm going to feed these onto that jump ring in the same order that I have them laid down on my work surface here. And just close that up. Just like that. Get the other one done. Make sure I have these right. Okay, so I have, if I'm looking this way, I have the longest chain on the outside, so I have to try to make sure to do the same thing on this one. So I'm going to put my jump ring on the ear hook again. And then I will feed these on one by one onto that jump ring in the same order as the other one, so when they hang off of the ear, they're a mirrored image of each other. Close it up, and there we go. We got one set of fun, playful little earrings They're nice and light. And they got a little bit of flair to them. Nothing too gaudy. Nice and pretty. Now you can add different things if you want to. And that's what I'll be doing for some of my other ones. Now, thank you for joining me today. I hope you like this video. If you do, please leave a thumbs up, and please feel free to leave comments or suggestions or requests even, and I will see what I can do for you in future videos. And I don't have any one in particular thing scheduled for our next video. Thinking about maybe making some ladder bracelets or going right back to the basics and just showing you a few different types of ear hooks or end pins to add to your repertoire for a little bit of variety for you. In the meantime, hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me,